Okay, this is September 29th. The hurricane hit September 27th. And, oh wait.
Helene?
Was it the 27th? It hit on Friday at midnight. Hard. It rained all day Wednesday, all day Thursday, and by Thursday midnight, the winds picked up, and it didn't stop until the next afternoon, 2:30, which was Friday afternoon. And today is Saturday. So everything is the way it started out. That is my garage, and it pierced a hole in the roof of the garage. And damaged the whole side there. This is a huge tree. The root system is incredible. And there's another root system behind it we can see that came down on top of my house and pierced the roof. We'll go around for that. This is White Squirrel Cabins, where it was all beautiful trees, big older trees, and now most of them are gone. I would say we lost about 30 huge trees, which is hard to believe. And walking around this way, a lot of debris. This is the back end of the property. My home is on the back end of the property. It's a 2-bedroom home, 88 Little Haven Lane. The wind came from the east, the southeast. And so this side of the house did not get it as bad. And we're very blessed that the van survived it without any problems that we can see. But walking to the back of the house is showing the disaster level. It's just hard to imagine. The propane tank got hit, and then 2 more giant trees came on top of it. Trees broken. Trees fallen. We put out some water for the squirrels. They're coming around hungry. They have their corn. So the back of the house here is not damaged. Luckily, it's a miracle. It really is that these big trees fell that way. This one came down. Just look at this root system. It hit the tank, the gas tank. You can see here where it crushed the copper, but the tank is still working, and we have gas inside. It crushed it there as well, right there, and it's off its platform. And we called the gas people, and they don't seem to be too receptive, and the phone line went dead in the middle of the conversation. That's AmeriGas. Okay, so after this fell, I was thinking of going out to turn off the gas, and that fell, that other big one where I would have been standing, and the wind was so incredible going this way that I knew enough not to go out. Okay. So my whole backyard lost just about every tree in it. Even that one's broken up there. Oh my God, I didn't even see this other giant tree in the back. All my fencing is crushed back there. All my wooden fencing. There are 2 giant trees down back there. So I can't even count them all. The neighbor's trees came and crushed my fencing, as we see. I have to step over this carefully. This is the only tree that still remains here. that tree fell down and hit my house. Later in the event, earlier in the event, this humongous tree came and crashed into my roof, broke through the roof in several places. And we can see that. We tried sealing it from the inside with foam the best we could, but I'm not going up there. It's a 12-12 pitch. We need professionals. Again, fencing came down. I'm just going to take a look over here while I'm filming. I haven't even seen this yet. There's the trailer park. And these guys fell. Look at all this. Okay. So from here we can see two giant trees leaning on my home. And we had to get out of the bedroom section there when that one hit, because we knew we were in trouble in case some of these others came down. My evergreen green giant survived. I have another giant tree there that came down. I have to follow along and see where that is. But I mean, if there's a miracle involved, it's this guy missing the house. He broke part of my fencing there, but he missed the house, and he's huge, but he did hit the garage. And there's that other tree I was just looking at. It comes all the way across to here. All right, I'm gonna stop I'll walk through the house. Angelina! Come on, baby. Angelina! There's Angelina. Oh! Come on. She's all excited because this is all new for her. Yeah, and we cut branches that were here hanging in front of the door already yesterday. But yesterday was mostly devoted to sealing the roof of this and the shed, which we'll get to. Okay. Come on, Angelina. Let's go. All right, so first step with the chainsaw is going to be trying to get rid of this debris here, which is stuff I can handle with my little chainsaw to clear away a walkway without getting all scratched up. Come on, Angelina. Okay, so we see all that big tree, and then this giant tree was over by my shed, my carport that holds the 4Runner. We'll get to that. All the fencing down. Whoa. Gotta watch us step around here. Neighbors already doing the chainsaw thing. Looks like their cars got hit. Look at the size of this tree that came down. This was my parking area here, the gravel. There's my drain field. Okay. This giant guy is blocking my road. I can't get in or out. I don't think my chainsaw can handle this. So I have my Miata and my van are both stuck up here until I can figure something out. Okay, so we looked at that tree. Now we got this humongous tree that fell, took down that tree at the same time, and that other one over there broke. It's like every major tree in the yard has gone down. But this tree I actually had trimmed so that the dead wood wouldn't hit my carport just a month or two ago. And it uprooted here and the carport went in the air, but the forerunner is okay. And my shed that I just built a couple of months ago houses my trailer, and I don't know if the trailer is in one piece, but it's not looking good. And the whole shed is a shambles, so that's going to have to be repaired. Linda parked her van here. The winds come this way from the east, so it survived. Again, another blessing that 4 vehicles all survived through this. This shed, the part of the roof got ripped off, so we just put a top on it yesterday. The log cabin is what we can look at next. And then we'll stay in the backyard and go this way. Okay, so once again, one of my residents was here talking to me. Coming back here behind the log cabin, this giant cherry tree, which we had trimmed 14 years ago when I bought the property, the other half of it gave way, and it's really unbelievable. This tree also came down. It was a giant tree. It was unbelievable. And that is sitting down that way. And another blessing, neither of them hit the beach cabana. But they took out the power pole, which had a wire coming from the other power pole to here, and it fed these cabins. So here's the wire down on the ground. We called Duke Energy. They made note of it, and then we got disconnected. There are no phones, there's no power, and we're locked in, landlocked for the most part. I don't know if I can walk through here, but Rich's car got hit also, but not damaged. It got scratched. Yeah, there it is. He trimmed away some of the bushes off of it, so it's still okay. It's locked in. But like my house, the trees fell around the cars and around these houses, and they survived it for the most part. Angelina, let's go. Not easy to walk through this stuff. There's my girl. Just quickly, I'm Bobby Rowland. This is White Squirrel Cabins. Okay, so now we're walking around behind the beach cabana. Look at this. It's the power. They said we had like 70-mile-an-hour winds, and these trees, because it was so long that it was blowing, and the soil had gotten so wet and moist. So, hey, I'm going to bring that chainsaw down, but I just want to get this done first so I don't have to worry about what I cut and everything.
Show her.
Okay. Yeah, watch your step there. Okay. So when I first bought the property, there were 2 giant trees here, and both of them came down on the cozy cabin. And so there's roof work that needs to be done there on both sides. So, and I just had a new roof put on that, unfortunately. Come here, Angelina. Daddy's got you. Wait. There you go. There you go. Okay. All right, heading towards the front of the property. We'll do the log cabin. This was the good side. This big tree here was planted by the original owners in 1940 when they built this cabin. So I'm not sure what hit the log cabin, but the roof got torn up in a few places. So there are leaks in the cabin. So that's something we have to take care of later today if we can from the inside. And this is a beautiful tree that my ex-wife and I planted years ago, and it's been doing great, and down it came. So it was like this, and then it got bigger and bigger and came down. What else? Okay. I don't know how I'm going to get this with my little baby chainsaw. I got a 16-inch, so, but again, look at the size of this tree that uprooted and came across here. But we're going to have to get this road clear and some of that debris up there. And this. I don't know how I'm going to get my 4Runner out. That's one of the big problems, because I would really need that to drag people out. Okay, so that big tree came all the way across this road and miraculously missed the cars that were parked there. There were 4 cars parked up there. You can see, well, 3. 1, 2, those 2, and the other guy moved his car over to there, so. But still, it missed the cars miraculously. This is a beautiful giant tree that came down here. So again, a blessing that no one got hurt, and very few of the cars got damaged. More made it than didn't. And okay, back at the cozy. He can't even get in and out the front door, so we'll take the chainsaw to all this. But again, we had to do the video first. Look at the size of this tree that's sitting and crushing the roof that we just put in. Unbelievable. Now the front yard. Okay, once again, there's the big one. There's the cars it missed. We just put a fence up in the front there, and it held up fine. Over here, the whole patio got torn up by this tree coming down. The root system just tore up the whole patio, and this tree crushed that car. So they're going to have to deal with it. The people in the Yellowbird cabin. I'm not sure how much damage is done to the roof there, but it definitely hit the cabin more than it hit the car. So we just don't know at this point. They're not here, so I'm going to have to go in there and find out all that stuff. We'll take a brief walk this way. If I can get over here, take a better look at it. Wow. You can see it leaning on the gutter there. Hopefully it's just the soffit area that got crushed, but I can't tell. This held up. His car is okay. The awning there between the 2 cabins survived. There's Rick's car again. Humongous trees that went into the neighbor. Back here seems to be okay. It's hard to get an assessment of the Yellowbird roof, but it's been damaged for sure. The roadways are all crunched up with all the water flow. That's going to be a big expense. I think we can go under this. Yeah, this car, the back window got it. I don't know what else. She'll have to deal with that. Now coming over here, the front of the Yellowbird looks okay as far as I can see. Let me stand up here. We had that tree cut not too long ago, a couple of months ago. It was leaning on this tree, and so maybe it was good that we took it down. The front here looks okay, but check out this puppy. Another humongous tree right on the Blue Jay and destroyed the whole side of the roof there. So that's going to have to be fixed. We can see if we can do a little bit of a close-up to it from here. The Blue Jay cabin, beautiful cabin. These cabins were built in 2017. And when I built them, there was a tree here that was leaning on this tree. And this was a big, beautiful pine. And when I took the other one off, it was doing well. It was standing straight, and it came down. Unbelievable. And it's crushed that fence into the neighbor's yard, but again, missed their cars here. As you can see, they're locked in. We're going to try and clear this one today so that he can get out. He's got four-wheel drive, and he might be able to help the others quicker than my 4Runner can get out. Giant tree here went down this way, crushed the neighbor's sheds and what have you. These things are still standing, but that's a mess and a half. I don't know how I'm going to get all this cleaned up. And that one that hit the Blue Jays is extending all the way over to here. It's just incredible. This has been a disaster. Angelina, where's my girl? Angelina. You helping Daddy? Yeah. No, not for you. Don't go down there. Okay. Let's try and work our way out to the front. See what we're dealing with. I don't want to go too close to the street because the dog's with me. Come on, Angelina. Okay, Angelo got stuck in there. They weren't able to get him out. This way, let's go. We got the silver car, Joey's car, is stuck there. And I think this car is mobile. Yeah, he just took a drive out. Come on, let's go. Told us which roads were closed, most of them. But they are starting to open some of them. Let's go. Woo! Another big tree down. So that's basically it. That's basically it. The front yard over there survived. My barbecue area survived. This tree I replanted, and he was growing beautifully, and he came down. Maybe a chance we can prop him up. I don't know. It looks a little too heavy for most things. Maybe a car can do it, pull it up. All right. The guy with the silver car, Joseph. So now we're going to go get the chainsaw now that I've filmed everything, and see if we can get some of these four-wheel drive trucks out. Everybody's trying to conserve water. We have water, but it's slowed down. We don't have Wi-Fi. We don't have electric. And so we just had a morning meeting saying that let's all help each other kind of thing. So yeah. Okay, so once again, this is White Squirrel Cabins. My name's Bobby Rowland, and here's a tenant coming over to say hello. Over and out for now.
Where is your...
That's it.